The next stop was Lancaster, Pennsylvania. It's early on a Sunday morning. But already, the atmosphere in this city is building.
Who do you want to win the election?
Trump's in town. And the crowds have already started to gather. So after my few days at State College and meeting with AOC, who said this election was very much being fought on social media, I'm meeting with a group called the MAGA Boys, or the MAGA Meme Pack, they call themselves. They're picking me up, and we're going to a Trump town hall. They're using social media to get the Republican message across to younger voters, and I want to see what kind of memes they're using and how they're using social media to push the Trump message forward. So here it goes. They've been following Trump around the country.
Hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
And have become so well known, they've managed to get me a VIP ticket.
In the beginning, we'll probably go around, and well, once we go to get registered, we'll talk to the gals that run it, and then...
Driving into town, we talked about the potential fallout of Trump losing another election.
Do you think you'd see the same as what happened at the Capitol? Like this time around?
That was staged.
Yeah. That was staged?
That was 100%. I mean, it's already been proven.
There's no real evidence to that statement.
I'm holding back the guard.
Trump's dominating the young male vote, and I wanted to see what the MAGA boys thought of it.
I went to a Turning Point action event, and it was very, young men.
Yeah.
There weren't many young women.
Right.
So why do you think that the Democrats seem to have lost that young male
The whole
vote?
abortion thing?
Really?
So, because the news just pushes, they're like, Donald Trump's trying to take your right to having an abortion.
Pretty much all mainstream media. It's all...
Yeah, they're pushing it down the throats of the women. They're like, he's taking your rights away. He's telling you what you can and can't do. Evil, bad man. You know what I mean? Hate this man. So it's just like, oh my God, it's nauseating. But now, a lot of people are like, thank God with Elon Musk with X. Now they're like, well, no, that's not what it says, and that's not what the bill's designed for.
As we got further into the city, I thought I'd leave the questions until after the main event.
Yeah, this is nothing. When we get into the heart of it there, it's real fun.
I'm a bit nervous.
Nah.
Don't be, bud.
As we walked towards the town hall,
That is fantastic, you guys.
Appreciate you.
all eyes were on the MAGA boys. We were swarmed with Trump fans trying to take their picture.
Yeah, I'm going to be a MAGA boy.
USA! USA! USA!
Again, there's no shortage of young men.
He's just a good president. He's a good guy. He fights for a lot of good stuff. Second Amendment rights, right to bear arms. He's a super good president, and I think he'll do good for the economy in 2024.
Let's get a lot of attention.
A little bit. These guys are awesome. I just met them and they're already incredible people. Modern day BLM, modern day LGBTQ, modern day feminism. These movements are meant to demoralize and go after men like us, call us trash, call us monsters, saying that we're what's wrong with the world when we're the ones who built that world. And all of a sudden they want us to support them after what they've been calling us for the last 3.5 years. Now Kamala Harris wants our vote? I don't think so.
I had to ditch the camera to get into the town hall, where we of course had to find the best seat.
And they're the same people that run his country.
Now it's just a case of sitting back and waiting for the show to begin. As the room became packed full with Republicans, the MAGA boys sprung into action. And were only distracted by the man himself.
We're going to make America great again, greater than ever before.
Trump was heavy on illegal immigration and big tax cuts, only specifically mentioning young voters once, where he claimed he wanted to make it easier to own a home by lowering the interest rates. One of the appeals I could see for young men was his masculinity and how he's being portrayed online. So it was time to find out why meme culture was so important.
It's basically a vehicle to deliver a message. Why are you so scared about that? Why does that bother you now? Because it's making an impact. And the reason why AOC says it's a problem is because it's making a difference. Our voice is getting louder and louder and louder. We're going to decentralize politics
right? We're going to decentralize politics one meme at a time. It's the same thing they used to do back in the day with the political within the newspapers. They used to use the cartoon satire to deliver a political message. They made it funny. They made it so it was shareable. You know, the people talked about politics is dry. The way we're doing it is we're doing it to a digital space. We can basically mute their lies and we can call it out on a national scale. And what's great about it is everybody has a phone, right? So the way the politics runs now, it's archaic. They go up and they canvass and they door knock, but you're not touching every single voter. The millennial and the Gen Z, you know, they're getting left out. The economic state, they're not able to afford a home. So how are you reaching that voter? Well, you got to get to them by the phone. Deliver the message by the phone.
I've spent the day with you guys, and you are quite masculine. I'd say stereotypically masculine men. Alpha, yeah.
It's about being powerful, being able to protect, being able to provide, right? And you have to be masculine in order to do so. When you look for like the white dudes for Harris, unfortunately, they're not so much about that. They're about, oh, poor me, and they're very like, you know, they don't stand their ground. If you don't stand your ground in this nation, you're gonna get ran over. And we're a nation of strength. So we need to represent that. Donald Trump represents that, and we have to echo that.
It was clear from their passion how important social media was in promoting that masculine message. But after all that masculinity, it was time to part with the MAGA boys.
That was the most exhausting 5 hours of my life.